Hey, everybody, it's Wednesday, and you know what that means. Yes, that's right. It's time for Sarcastic Distractions, the interesting podcast for interesting people, featuring, as always, the Gentleman Society of Podcasting. Myself, Harvey, my heterosexual life mate, David,
Yellow.
and the ever-loving, antlered
Oh.
And happy holidays to everybody out there watching this. Today is part of our Christmas-themed thing where we're going to talk about all of our favorite Christmas movies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not just Christmas movies. Maybe ones we don't like too, because that's something we like to do too.
But yeah,
So-
well, just
Sure.
the chitty chatty about the things that are Christmas in nature.
Indeed,
Yes,
indeed,
yes.
indeed. I for one, I like some of the classics, but I definitely fall into the alternative. I like the alternative Christmassy things out there. But what about you guys? What drives you at Christmas?
Well, like I guess let's just jump right into
Sure.
the key one, the best one. I know we should probably do like a 3, 2, 1 or something like this later, but F it. Just so I can share with everybody. The best Christmas movie, and everybody should already know this, is Scrooged.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that movie I love. Yeah, sure. It's just another play on the story that's been around for 200 years or something of this nature?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think
So,
so.
a
Chris
couple of
Gump.
years.
Yeah, yeah.
But what I love about it is just, again, this thing's made 40, maybe not quite 40 years ago.
No,
35.
definitely not 40 years
Definitely
ago.
80s, but you're right.
Yeah, it was like
No,
88,
late
89.
80s.
Yeah,
yeah,
maybe
yeah,
it's about a
late
30,
80s.
yeah,
30
plus-ish.
30
yeah.
plus, 30 plus.
'Cause I was going to say, like, I'm pretty sure I saw it in the theater or something when I was like
Really?
Oh, wow. I
10
don't think
or
I did that
something.
either. Oh, my
Impressive,
God.
because I have to admit, I didn't see it in the theater. I happened to stumble on it. I shouldn't say stumble. I was being babysat by my wonderful Nana, and it was put me in front of the telly when I would have been 7, 8, and I remember watching it on television.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And anyway, that's when it started. Just everything about that, and still, I haven't actually watched it yet because I have this whole thing where I always watch it once I'm off work. Blah blah blah. I have my thing,
Mhm.
and I force my family to watch it with me. The only one that I force them to watch with me, but
Funny, me too.
yeah, it's
That's
the one.
movie.
Yeah, that's the one movie you must sit now. Since the kids have gotten older and shit like that, yeah, they can have their digital devices, but you have to sit on the couch and pretend you're enjoying this.
That's right. That's right.
Of course, if they ever do this podcast, they'll talk about the one they hated. My father used to make me watch.
If you don't know, Scrooge is the one with Bill Murray from the 80s and all the
Oh, yeah.
fantastic cast and actors. I agree. That is probably my quintessential
Yeah.
Christmas
Well,
movie.
my favorite scene, and again, like the entire movie is great, but the best, I don't know why, but this is always the part I look forward to and I love it, is when he gets down to the final ghost, the death one. So he's getting attacked by, I can't remember the character's name, but he's getting attacked by,
Bobcat Goldthwait?
yeah, because he got
Oh, yeah.
fired and all that
Yeah.
stuff. And so he gets caught on the elevator, goes through all that, and as soon as he comes up, he's about to get shot, and no, he just comes out, big smile, hug, and it's
Yeah.
just, and then the rest of the movie is just happiness. And
Oh,
it's just,
man.
I'd have to say my favorite part is when he's getting the shit kicked out of him by the
Oh, the
Ghostbusters.
fairy.
By the yeah.
President.
She grabs a fucking toaster. and,
Yeah.
like,
I love the close
That's
your
my
eyes, the
favorite part.
blow. Yeah. Oh,
love
just
it.
the entire
Yeah.
thing is great.
There's nothing bad. I
I
love
always chuckle.
I love the freak out at the beginning when he starts to see the guy lit on fire, the host, and he's like,
Oh yeah, yeah. And then he just walks out.
whole thing. That slide too, that when he falls down.
Yeah, yeah.
Freaking perfect.
Probably one of the better Bill Murray performances for sure.
Yeah, that is a quotable movie. I love Bill Murray. There's virtually nothing he's done that I haven't liked, but that is probably
Oh yeah, that's
top-
my favorite.
tops
Top.
for sure.
Even
Yeah,
beats Ghostbusters.
I've
Yeah.
liked things that I haven't liked things that he's been in, but I've always liked his performance.
That's
fair.
gotcha.
Thing.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fair.
yeah.
Like Ghostbusters 2.
What? I like Ghostbusters.
Two is
too.
good.
I wasn't a fan.
Really?
Not everybody was.
I find it to be, I don't know. There's something missing.
Okay.
I feel like
Oh.
I feel like the spookiness
Mm.
of
Yeah,
the first one
fair.
is gone.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's way more mainstream than the original was. There's something that they lost
Mm.
in the
I
second
still
time
like
around.
the second. I have to admit,
Yeah, I like.
I'm a fan of the sequel in that case.
I can't agree that Scrooged is my quintessential. I would be in my list of like top 3 to 5
yeah,
Okay.
for
nice.
sure. I can't go a Christmas without watching A Christmas Story.
That's a
Oh,
classic.
yeah.
I love it.
That
Great
is my
movie.
favorite Christmas movie.
That is
Yeah,
a great movie.
for sure.
Yeah.
And I think I like it because it's just a story
Yeah.
about a family.
For
Yeah.
sure.
It's not like there's no magic
Nope.
or
Nope. It's just
or
Christmas.
ghosts of Christmas past,
Yep.
present, and future, blah, blah, blah. It's just
Yep.
a family in the 50s or whatever.
Yeah, 50s.
You know, navigating Christmas time.
Yep.
It's-
Specifically
it's
the
fun.
son. Yeah, the elder son. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of my...
The late
Now, are
lamp.
you the kind of person that puts it on for 24 hours a day, just on loop?
I will watch that whatever it's on.
Oh, okay.
Like I'll put it on in the background, so I have to watch it from start to finish at least once.
Yeah,
Right.
That's fair.
Fair.
Yep.
Yeah.
But then if it's on, it can be on.
Yep.
It's one of those for me where it's I don't know.
Yeah, that one's top 5. Yep.
It's-
Oh, definitely.
100% agree.
Hilarious too.
And what I love
That's great.
is it's set back, 50s, 60s. It was made in what, early 80s, something like that?
Yeah, I think
80s
so, yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah. But still, I love to watch it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's
Mhm.
nothing in there where I'm watching it. Oh, well, nowadays. Sure, okay, nowadays. But still, it's just one of those, like, I've seen, especially like my son who wants a pellet gun back in the day. He has
Oh,
one
yeah.
now. He's a whole collector-y guy. But,
You'll
It-
shoot your eye out.
well, that's just it. I can remember saying that to him. And, of course, he looks at me like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh, kid, I need to make you watch more Christmas movies with me.
Definitely.
or the Santa part.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
shoves him down
Oh,
the side of the
God.
Oh.
It's such a as a child watching that film, you get the impression like of what it's like to be as a child. But then as you grow older and you watch it, you realize all the holes in Christmas by watching that movie. And it really is the family that makes it special. Other
Yeah.
than that, it's like, oh
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
You got shitty Santas, you got bullies, and you got, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's a wonderful film. It really is. We actually had a chance to see it. They did a live play. Well, I didn't say a live play.
A live play.
Yeah, not
As
a tape,
opposed to
not
a
not a taped
movie.
one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure.
Which is what we're talking about.
They adapted it to a musical and they showed it at the Granda a few
Oh,
years
cool.
back, and it was actually really fun to see how they staged it and stuff. Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
I think I'd rather
Interesting.
watch it. I could deal with it as a stage play, maybe not a musical though.
yeah. Thankfully, it wasn't too deep in the music,
Okay.
which I thought was nice.
It was that nice mixture.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha.
It wasn't like a million songs. Like I'm not a fan of. I can't say I'm not a fan of all musicals because there are some that I like, but I'm definitely not a fan of musicals that just sing.
Yeah.
That is not this. It's just kind of like little accents.
Okay.
sort of thing. That was
Nice.
really fun. Yeah, it's a really
Yeah.
good time. Classic.
Bet you I know what you're gonna say next.
What am I going to say next?
Well, what movie you like?
What?
I bet I know.
What?
I bet I
Go
could
ahead.
be wrong.
You could be.
I could be wrong.
Sure.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Do you like Vacation? Yeah, it is. I wasn't going to say that actually.
No?
I was going to hold that
Ooh.
off on that one, but
Again, I think that's another
It's a classic.
one of those
Again, yeah.
top 3 to 5 for
for
me.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, everything National Lampoons is great.
Every-
I
Well,
don't
not-
know if I
sorry,
say
no.
everything.
Sorry, not
Everything
everything.
National Lampoon's
Not
80s and
Everything.
90s.
Scratch that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Van Wilder 19 and American Pie 25. The Naked Mile goes south. Are definitely not good for National
Yeah.
Lampoons. They should not have that title. You're right. Everything from the 80s and 90s when it was like making feature films the
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah.
Well, I get
was
like,
like-
your Animal House
Yeah.
or
Yeah, that was a good one.
all the vacation movies.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
They did a couple in the late 90s, early 2000s that were like,
They're okay. Not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they did one with the two Corys there.
Oh,
that-
yeah,
that
yeah.
I thought was kind of
Yeah.
weird and funny.
But
I've
Christmas
seen them.
Vacation is it's
Oh, yeah, yeah,
classic.
that's
right?
classic.
It's the best vacation movie. Not just
I
like
would have to say you're right. It is
Yeah.
definitely the best vacation
Yes.
movie. I do enjoy the previous.
Oh yeah,
ones,
yeah, of course.
But when they got to Vegas, it just kind of
Vegas was good, and then it started
was
to
a-
kind
it
of
was
drop in
aight.
there. Yeah,
It
but
was
like,
aight.
but the Christmas Vacation movie, like in 100 years from now, you can watch that movie and still get the same feels
Oh, yeah.
that you get
Oh,
like
yes.
now, and you have for the last 40
Yeah.
on the
years, whatever.
characters too,
Oh,
right?
Yes.
Cousin Eddie, cousin Eddie and Clark.
My
Yeah.
my old boss, Chris Val, shout out to him. Every Halloween, he would dress up as Cousin Eddie because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
super easy, right? Like it's the shorts, you got a robe with the floppy
Nice.
hat on, and then cigar and a
That's actually a
hose.
good call.
Yeah.
I really should do that to my children because
Yeah.
they're getting to that age where they're kind of out of Christmas, like they don't care. And I will admit, like we got desks for them for Christmas. Well,
Yeah.
they show up, and of course, my kids see them show up, and why are we getting desks? Yeah, it's your Christmas gifts. But yeah, I really should do that. Just dress up as him and just spend the entire Christmas day acting like that for them.
You
Really
should
give them the
definitely do that.
You
experience.
go outside with a big hose, and then when one of your neighbors sees you, shitter's full.
Exactly.
Right?
exactly. Actually, the movie I was going to bring up is something. Believe it or not, I've only actually started watching more recently within the last 4 years, but I feel like I can't go this season without watching it. And it's not necessarily right at Christmas. We watch it. We watch it a little bit before New Year's. It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh no, that is a classic.
Yeah,
I love
that
it.
is a classic.
Yeah.
And the reason why I like it is because it just gives me that piece of
Yeah,
okay,
it's
it's okay
that-
where you are.
That's
Yeah,
the one at
you
the
know?
beginning where the feller was gonna.
He's
Jump
going to
off a
jump.
bridge or
Yeah,
something
and
like
talks
that,
to the
and then
angel.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, because of the whole bank thing. And
I
yeah.
don't think I've ever actually seen that movie.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Do-
I haven't
do watch.
really seen many old Christmas movies. Like It's a Wonderful Life or Miracle on 34th Street
Yeah.
or whatever.
I'm not a Miracle on 34th Street fan. It's not that it's bad, but
It's okay.
yeah, this one, if you haven't seen the full,
I know the
classic.
story.
Yeah, it's great.
I've seen it
Class.
obviously redone
But
in things like Simpsons
seeing-
and Family Guy and stuff like that. Right?
When you
it
see
is.
what's his face, Jimmy Stewart, like in his prime, like it's just a really wonderful film. It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's really great in the way it all depicts itself, and yeah, it's a story and it's you've seen it before, but the way it all plays out, it's just really great. And by the end of it, you're gonna feel that good sense of homelessness.
it's Scrooged, but all the rude and abnormal parts taken out and just loveliness.
Oh.
yeah. Agreed. Yeah, there's
One-
none of that stuff out really.
One thing I do really want, this is going to make me sound really stupid, but so when I grew up with that movie, I had a colorized version of it.
Oh yeah.
So if you remember those, they would take those old
yeah,
films
yeah,
and they
The
would
Turner
colorize
classic
them.
movies or
Absolutely.
Yeah,
whatever.
and they would colorize them.
For sure.
I haven't seen one of those since I was like 10 years old. I would love to see a colorized version again.
I got one.
Do you really? Okay, you gotta let me
Yeah,
borrow. You
for
gotta let me
sure.
borrow.
Yeah,
Because
for sure.
fuck, it's been so long. Like I've seen the classic black and whites, and that's nice, but fuck, I love those colorized.
I would agree. And what happened was we watched it a couple of years in black and white. I'm like, there's got to be a color version of this movie. And then I went searching, and I was able to find one. Like,
Nice.
okay, we're watching this in color now.
All right.
So yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Definitely
because that's where I grew up with it. Was
Absolutely.
colorized, and it makes me sound bad. Oh, you can't do black and white classic. I was like, no, I enjoy it, but the fucking colorized looks so perfect.
it does. Like,
Yeah,
because
they do a good job.
it's got that like kind of like
Yeah.
grainy
It
sepia feel. What do we call sepia feel to it?
Yeah, I know what you're trying to
Yeah,
say, but it's just that at
Love
least
it.
that's my memory of it. So
for sure.
hopefully it's not one of those you're gonna loan me this. I'll watch it and they'll have an episode. But I used to love this. And I rewatched it.
Well, I just watched it a year ago, so I think you'll be fine. Like
Oh
that.
yeah, I'll be fine. All
definitely.
right. Well, then I'll borrow it. Yeah,
Absolutely.
at some point.
I
Yeah.
really just enjoy the feels after that movie. Like once I'm done, just feel good.
It is
It's
a
long
good.
movie too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it's a good classic because it is very much you kind of see him doing, and
Yeah.
then it's the stumble, and then
Oh,
the
yeah.
fall, and it's just you see that bottom for him that entire life and his realization that I can get back up. I've done
Yeah.
it this time. I've done it this time. I've done it this time.
And then the whole driving force being like you don't know what you got
Until you don't got it.
Got it exactly. It's as that, and his like Jimmy's face when he realized like oh my god he's the best.
Now I
And
want to stop talking about this and go watch. The
I
movie.
know it's
Is that the one where every time a bell rings, the angel gets its wings?
This is true.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
There's moments like that where you smile to
Jimmy-
yourself.
Jimmy,
'cause-
Jimmy Stewart.
yeah.
Jimmy Stewart. Yeah. So it's a 3-hour movie, but you wouldn't know it to watch it. Like it, the beats so quickly together that it's just it's a great
Nice.
film. You owe it to yourself this Christmas to watch
Maybe.
it with the fam. Yeah.
Maybe.
It's a colorized version anyway, not the
Maybe.
black and white. We're
The
past
black and
that
white
now.
is good, but the colorized, my memory of that is
You know what I was thinking about that film though? I was thinking, how advanced was it back then that they were in a school when they're having the dance and they had a pool that actually opened up?
yeah.
Like what the fuck? Like I want to go to that school.
That's rich people shit.
That
right
is
there.
rich people shit.
Rich people shit back in that 50s time period
Yeah.
where we had money.
Yeah,
Yeah, of
exactly.
course. It's
crazy.
easy.
It's crazy. But
Yeah.
yeah, great film. So yeah, that was
No.
what it was about.
Nice. That's good.
Mhm. What about
All
you?
right. See, that was in my top 3. I must admit this. But I will say there is a second. And it's a funny Christmas movie because the rest of my family, I wouldn't say they detest it, but they're not fans. And so I generally watch it all by myself. And I may have brought this up before, but I don't care. Love Actually.
Oh, yeah.
I
Just watched that.
love it.
Wait. No, wrong
Who-
movie.
who-
Love Actually
Who
is the
appears in
one.
this film?
Lots of peeps. Basically,
Oh, it's one of those story movies.
Yeah,
that
with,
kinda ends, and then at the end it kind of all comes together, sort of
not
thing. No?
really. They're all independent
Well, that's that-
lives.
that
That's the one with the British actor who is
Yeah,
a
British
rock star.
actor who
Yes, I know.
realizes that he's actually.
That's one of Becca's favorite movies. Let
Yeah,
me
yeah.
know. We can all watch it.
yeah. I love Actually.
It's
It's
actually
a
not a bad film.
great flick. It's not really so much about Christmas. It's just that Christmas is kind of that
Takes
time
Oh, okay,
period.
okay.
Yeah. There is some moments where it's the singer he realizes I want to go and just hang out with his manager dude,
Yeah,
whomever
yeah.
he is. instead of trying to pretend I'm some amazing guy that I know I'm not. Like, and they have the prime minister who wants
Oh,
to get with the
Yeah.
like the not cleaner lady. I'm lowering the bar there accidentally, but great movie. And they made a sequel of it. They made a little short TV version of the sequel.
I didn't know that.
Huh.
It's okay. It's kind of just a head nod. Hey, like, yeah, cool. It was kind of
We had fun doing it. Here's a little bit more fun.
They had most of the characters actually involved that were involved in the original as well. And it was just,
That's
it was
wild.
just here's where their life's at today.
Yeah.
And it's
That's
called
cool.
Love Figuratively.
No, I can't remember the name of that one is, to be honest. But that's my second. And that's that weird one for me where rest of my family, they're not fans at all. So that's usually the one that I get a little bit of responsibly consumed alcohol. Sit down and that's me. I watch it.
I'll tell you, no problem. That is definitely on my wife's list. So we typically watch that.
I have to
every year.
question, is consuming alcohol irresponsibly just drinking right out of the bottle as opposed to pouring it into a glass?
That's a good point.
You know, it's funny. Yeah, when it comes to alcohol, I like to pour it into a glass. Oh,
I guess
well,
that is responsible then.
Yeah. Unless
Yeah,
it's
that's the
beer.
responsibility
If it's a
measure right
bottle of
there.
beer, then I can just drink out of the glass.
Wait a minute. Are you saying like, okay, wait, you pouring in the glass while you're driving, like taking your hands off the wheel?
Well, no, I pull over to the
Or-
side of the
No, we're
road.
talking about drinking responsibly, not drinking and driving
Oh,
responsibly.
okay.
Yeah,
all right, sorry.
no.
That's an irresponsible act.
That is
Yeah,
definitely, you
Pull
don't do that.
over.
You got to at least pull over. And, yeah, exactly.
If you're just smoking a joint, you can do that while driving.
Oh, yeah.
That's perfectly fine.
We're
What a world,
joking,
eh?
by the way. Please don't beat us up or run us over.
Hilarious.
Or
yeah.
do make it go viral.
I gotta say that was a surprise. I didn't think Love Actually be on your list.
It is.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, it is one of those funny things where, as I said, I generally watch myself. It's not that anybody hates it. It's just, I love that movie.
it's good. Yeah.
It makes me feel good in that fucking Christmas annoying way.
That's what you look for in the films you want, or whatever you're doing at Christmas. You want the fucking good feels.
That
If you're not getting it,
feels,
then
yeah.
what the hell's what are you doing? You know?
Well, I would go. Yeah. It's one of those. Don't worry so much if you're not getting it. You just kind of step back and, what do I need to do?
Yeah, exactly.
What
yeah.
what can I do? You know, you
Exactly.
can't fix everything. Shit, life be life. You just kind of sit back. That's my big thing. I hope I can, I should get my children to realize, which is, that's the one day a year where you can sit on your butt or you can run out. Do whatever the F you want.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. One day, enjoy
One
those
day.
24 hours.
Everywhere else, no, you got to go hang out with family, do the proper
course,
things.
yeah.
But the one day,
But on Christmas Day, unless you're getting paid like triple or something and you want that extra dime.
Yeah. That's what we do. We go up north on Christmas Eve and then come back that night so
Nice.
we can spend Christmas at.
Yeah, that was always, once I had kids, like before I had kids, no, I have to admit, we would do the drive, the run around, all that fun stuff to go see family. But once I had kids, I made it very clear with everybody, we love to see you. We will see you before. We will see you after. On the day of, no.
fuck off.
Yeah.
Just fuck off and leave us
Yeah.
alone. No, it's
Well,
good.
and I have to admit, everybody's like, of course. I'm like, shit, growing up, I never felt like anybody accepted this. But
I know.
everybody's like, yeah, of course.
Remember being rushed around as a kid, going all over
Oh,
the place?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, oh my god, I just
Yeah.
want to sit down and do nothing.
Well, yeah, you open up all the gifts and you start to drive around. It's like, but I can't play with
I
my
can't-
gifts.
yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
what the?
oh.
Yeah.
AJ?
Oh, I'm going to be obvious.
Okay.
The first two Home Alones.
Oh yeah, those were great
Yeah,
films. We were
they were
just
good.
watching the first one the other day.
Yeah.
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 No, both were good. Yep. I have
Sure.
to admit, I have.
They're-
They're,
They're not as good as the one with the new kid, but they're okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I still
yeah.
haven't
what about
watched
the
that
new?
yet.
What,
I
about-
won't watch
what
it.
about the second new kid?
Right. Yeah, that's
There's a-
I
there's
think
a new
that's-
kid.
I think
The
that's
new,
the best
the
one.
triple new
The
kid.
triple new kid. You're triple new kid.
But yeah, I used to watch it a lot.
Oh yeah,
I
they're
don't
great.
think I've watched it in a while, mind you, because it's one of those ingrained in your
Brain, yeah.
sort of things.
You could
So
act it
is.
out.
Yeah, right.
Such magnificent performances by everybody in that movie.
Mhm.
Like there's not
Especially
a
the first
bad,
one.
Especially
Oh, yeah, the first one was-
yeah.
Donald Trump steals the second one. Though.
Oh yeah, that was his film. It was his film to
Yeah,
own.
yeah.
For sure, for
Oh, yeah.
sure. CBC did him a real injustice by
They
cutting
cut
it
that
out.
scene out. Yeah.
Yeah, Tim Curry
Just for
got
timing.
nothing.
Just for timing, though.
Yeah, Tim Curry had nothing on Donald Trump
No.
in that film.
No,
for
none.
sure, for sure.
None.
Yeah.
But no, you're right. Catherine O'Hara is a phenomenal actress.
Unreal.
Yeah.
One of my
Yeah.
favorite scenes has to be the scene with John Candy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, just
Oh.
the F scene?
Well, no, just the whole
Or the
whole-
ride.
the whole ride.
Okay, the
Yeah,
ride
yeah.
scene.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
it.
it's just yeah.
It's such a great like twist, like a departure. Like you got this movie where it's all kind of high stakes and on both ends, and they're dealing with their problems. And then it's like, yeah, we can get you there. It's like, well, okay, and it's a polka band, and they're playing polka in the back of a fucking van. Like,
Yep.
it's so great.
It's great.
I love it.
And, apparently, he came and did it. I think as a favor, and there were no lines written for him.
Oh wow,
That's all
That's
improv.
amazing.
His
That's
whole
amazing.
his whole
Wow,
scene
I
is-
did not
is
yeah.
know
all
He was
improv.
he was really tight with John Hughes, right? I think.
Well, he's tight with Catherine O'Hara.
Oh, that's yeah. that's
Well, yeah,
both-
that would
they're
make
both
sense.
messy,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, John Hughes is a classic, and the fact that
was
he
it
directed
John
both-
Hughes or
yeah,
was it Chris Columbus?
no, it's definitely John Hughes, and he did
I
both. those
truly
films.
do not know.
You got a phone?
I know.
Wanna look
Well,
at the
yeah,
director?
I mean, that's for
Why
later.
do I
People
think
can
I
yell.
don't know. Yeah.
I'm pretty confident. I think Chris Columbus might have been involved, but I'm confident. At least the first
Maybe it
one
was
was definitely John Hughes.
Produced by maybe the second one was Chris Columbus.
Maybe I know John Hughes was involved in both, but for sure he directed the first
Yeah.
one. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah. The first one does seem like one of your John Hughes small town breakfast clubby. It's got that.
Oh yeah, definitely
it
small.
all takes
townish.
place in Sherman, Illinois, which doesn't exist.
Yeah, it's got that Ferris Bueller kind of.
Yeah.
Yes,
right?
yes, it
definitely,
does. Yeah.
definitely, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I heard a great quote about both those films, and it's a sports analogy, and it was Home Alone. Not only did they knock it out of the park at home, but the kid also knocked it out of the park on an away game in number two in New York.
gotcha.
Like, yeah, it's true. Like, they really were both fantastic for each film. Like, I think the first one's a little bit better, but
Yeah,
just because of whatever. But the second was really fun.
it was
Like,
a good
there's-
sequel.
yeah.
The second was a good sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a problem when they play the same cards but in a different location sometimes. But the acting was good. The
Yeah.
jokes were
AJ,
good.
AJ, welcome to 2021. That's literally what
Oh,
everybody
that's
does
everything-
now.
That's everything now. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's not one original
no,
thought anymore.
it's just repeat beats. All right.
But then, I mean, come on, this was like what 30 years ago.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, there was at least
Yeah.
had to have been some original thought.
Yeah.
Then.
Available.
Well, that's why they had the nail in the tar instead of just being tar. You know,
Oh,
the
yeah,
stars, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I enjoyed those
Both
ones.
great. Hey, fun fact of Home Alone. Did you know that Airbnb has the OG house from the first movie up for rent? And I guess the actor who played Buzz hosts the whole thing.
Yeah.
And they set up traps and stuff. You're not going to get broken into or anything like that.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
Just
they've
play.
Been, they've been
Gotcha.
doing that with a few things. I remember when they did the Fresh Prince reunion.
Okay.
That they had the mansion
Oh my god.
up on Airbnb, and you could rent it for like a couple nights, and it was
Jeez.
all decked out like
Like that time.
Will's room kind
Gotcha,
of thing. Yeah,
gotcha.
Why not? Right?
yeah.
Why not? That's pretty fun.
If I win the lottery, then maybe. But otherwise,
Yeah.
It
I would
wasn't
pass.
that much to stay in it either. I don't think. It was only
Yeah.
a couple $100 or something like that.
Actually, that is
That's
impressive.
actually pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shit.
For an Airbnb price for fuck's
Yeah.
sakes.
Yeah.
Pay that for like a single room downtown somewhere.
What are you talking about? What you talking about?
Just my experience.
Chris's.
What?
Yeah.
Chris's.
Christmas.
So what's another idea then?
Oh, I don't know. Isn't it obvious? Batman Returns. Duh.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I was kidding. I do love Batman Returns, but that's not. I'm gonna go
Does
with.
it count as a Christmas movie though?
Definitely takes place at Christmas. I don't know if it counts as a Christmas movie. But
Best Christmas movie ever. I have to interrupt. Die Hard.
hell yeah. Well,
So here,
good
that
debate.
Die Hard. Yeah, that's just it. Do I love the movie Die Hard? Yes, and I actually like the sequel as well, Die Hard 2. And to be honest, I like even the third. After that,
it's like whoa,
But-
why
whoa,
wasn't the
John
third,
McClane, go home.
Why wasn't the third called Die Hard 3, but the fourth was called Die Hard 4?
I truly cannot answer this
Yeah,
question.
we were not a part of those.
No,
production
no,
teams.
no.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, yeah.
Fired.
But anyway, I love the Die Hard, but just it's not a Christmas movie
Yes,
to me.
it is.
No, I definitely think it is a Christmas movie.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
Christmas
no.
movie.
There's so much Christmas in it, it makes it a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
It's a It
If-
happens at a
if it
Christmas
was like-
party.
If it was like this, where it was like, oh shit, it's Christmas, and you don't hear anything about Christmas until the end of the movie, and then it's like, oh, Merry Christmas. I'm like, no, that's not a Christmas movie.
so,
But it's
like,
all the stuff in between.
So
that's
I'm gonna
why.
say I love Batman. You know I love
oh,
Batman.
for sure, yeah.
But Batman Returns is not a Christmas movie.
I would have
Die Hard is way more of a Christmas
I would
movie than
agree.
Batman
Yeah,
Returns.
for sure. Yeah, the Christmas.
It's a Christmas party, but again, at a business, the Christmas party can happen pretty much anywhere from the middle of November until Christmas. Either way, I know I'm just splitting hairs. But
Yeah,
that's
sure
Christmas
are.
movie.
yeah. From my perspective, yeah, afraid not Christmas movie.
Let us know what you think, people. Answer the age-old debate.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Let us know your thoughts in the comments. We're curious. Actually, I'm gonna go with an off the beaten path one. This is one I have to watch. I'm pretty much by myself. You guys have probably never seen it. I love It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and they have a Christmas episode that I have to watch it. It's so funny, but it's also we all grew up. Well, you and I grew up poor, and the way they operate within this show, whatever, in this episode, just gives me all the feels of what it's like to be poor at Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just does that for me. And there's also, I hate to say it, I don't want to spoil anything. There's a scene where Danny DeVito is fucking buck naked. It's the most hilarious thing you'll ever see in your whole life.
Well, that doesn't say much for him, dude.
I know. Trust me, he'd appreciate the compliment. If you watch this Danny DeVito, oh my God, amazing. And every time I see it, I just can't help but laugh my ass off.
Nice.
So that's something that I have to watch. And I mean, a quick shout out. I pretty much watch all the I always watch the South Park Christmas episodes every year, but whatever. So
not South Park, the other one. Well, you do South Park and
It's Always Sunny.
Okay, gotcha.
For sure.
You jumped on.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh, you're trying to make sure that South Park doesn't think you're throwing them in front.
I don't want them to think that I don't watch the Christmas stuff.
Okay. Gotcha.
So I'd have to say that's my third. I was actually racking my brain. There's a lot of other stuff I watched throughout the season, but that one I cannot miss. I cannot, and I watch it multiple times a year.
Nice.
If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend watching it. It's an hour out of your day.
I have to admit, I always try not to watch anything Christmas natured. If Die Hard doesn't count because it's not Christmas, but other Christmas movies outside of holiday time.
You try not to, or
correct?
Yeah, of course. Me too. Yeah, definitely.
I do not watch A Christmas Story. Not Scrooge.
It's weird when that happens. In fact, Becca was watching a Christmas movie in the early part of November. I'm like, what are you doing? It's called The Holiday. Jack Black's in it. Kate Winslet's in it. What's her name?
I don't know if I've
Cameron
seen it.
Diaz is in it, and Jude Law's in it. And it's just like a kind of fish out of water dating story. And it's cute and fun. And it's got all the fun stuff in it. But she was watching it. I'm like, why are you watching this movie? It's not even Christmas yet. She's like, oh, yes, it is. I'm like, no. But she's decorated. I'm like, okay, you got me on a technicality. All right, fine, watch the movie. But
no.
Wait, she was decorating like mid-November?
Yeah.
Wow.
She has been gearing up for Christmas.
Yeah. I guess I can't say much. We put up lights 2 weeks ago, which would have been about mid-November.
Well, you know what they say? They say, if you're always ready, you never have to get ready. And our house is like that because we have Christmas lights up in our house all year long.
I forgot about that.
So she has a head start.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, she loves Christmas and she's been ready for the season.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Good.
So I know what you're saying, though. We're watching stuff outside of the season. It's just
No.
so strange. No. Yeah. Even like a week after New Year's, like, whoa. I don't need to watch it.
No.
No, yeah. I have to admit, I am one of those annoying peeps that once we get past Boxing Day, we're going to take the tree down, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's not because to me, it's just, I open up and try to be that mysterious, wonderful, happy day. But once I get like 2 weeks into this shit, come on, no, put this crap away so I can be back to my grumpy self, please. Thank you. Come on.
Time for this
Exactly.
shit. That's got to get done, people.
Exactly.
Yeah. What about you?
Another one would have to be, the Schwarzenegger one.
Oh, Jingle All the Way.
Thank
The one
you.
that
Jingle All
everyone
the Way.
forever hates,
Turbo
and
Man.
I'm like, why?
Yeah.
That's a great film.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jingle All the Way.
Because Sinbad.
He was amazing in it.
Yep, Sinbad. Like, it's just one of those, and that's one of the ones that at least I've historically been able to watch with my children. Yeah, because it's one that they'll sit down, and it's nice in the sense that for them, it's a movie they remember kind of as a kid, even though it was technically released before they were born, but so did he. But also, it's just, I still like it because it has a bit of that humor and aspect to it that I want to see. And
yeah, it's great. It's a great depiction of what it's silly, sure.
It's just silly. Oh no, yeah, of course it's silly.
People get crazy around the holidays like that. And
Yeah.
it's fun to
Well,
watch.
that's what I like about it because it was also at that time when there was always that thing that people were fighting for,
Fucking Tickle Me Elmos, the Furbies,
Oh,
you
yeah.
name it, man.
They're still doing that shit.
Are they?
Oh yeah, they
Oh,
still
yeah.
try. Yeah.
there you go.
The one thing is, I'm fortunate my kids are now old enough it doesn't fall for it. We bought those eggs where you did all the crazy stuff, and eventually this egg thing would hatch, and the little, it's supposed to be an intelligent little creature that you could train to
Like
do.
a fucking Furby.
Okay.
something like that. It
Fuck, I
wasn't,
hate those.
yeah, it
goddamn
wasn't quite a
Satan beasts.
Furby, but it was similar to that. We went and got this thing, and the kids spent that Christmas day playing with it and never used them again.
Oh, there
Really?
you go. See,
Yeah, it was
no.
quite impressive.
Yeah.
Even I was impressed. Like I knew it would probably be a couple weeks and they'd stop. Nope. Once they cracked the egg, got the thing out, toyed with it for a little bit, they were done.
Oh, there you go.
Jeez.
And it cost us like $80 per
Oh my
one.
God,
Oh.
no. You damn kids.
Well, it's more
Play
like
with
us
toys.
damn parents because we allowed it. But so
That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Well,
I can
sorry.
say at least I'm fortunate that my son doesn't want for things,
Hmm.
so we just
Nice.
kind of get him what we kind of know he's into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's not like I want that or I want that or no. It's, no,
Yeah.
it's- if I get him something that's got fucking Paw Patrol on it, he's happy.
He's
as
pretty
shit.
happy.
Nice.
Yeah, not to dog on your kids or anything like that, but like, I'm grateful that I've always had a healthy respect for my things, because like Christmas morning comes,
Hmm.
and whatever gifts I got, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to cherish these things at least for the next year.
I would
Till
see.
next year
I
comes.
know, like I've received gifts where I wasn't a fan.
Yeah.
been
Oh
there.
yeah. No. Yeah. I have to.
yeah.
I'm not going to mention any.
Well, no.
I don't want to hurt
Fuck
feelings.
no.
But there are definitely a few in my past. I'm like, what the fuck were
I-
you thinking?
I can, and I want to make sure we're clear. This is very, very past. Nothing my wife has ever given me ever.
Yeah, no, actually, I will say my wife's always got me great gifts.
Mhm.
Holy shit! I remember our first like Christmas together married. Whoa, blew my
Nice.
mind. Blew my
Nice.
mind. Oh my God.
We'll make a movie about it.
This conversation is encroaching on our
I know.
Oh,
I
it's
know.
true.
I know. I know. We're not gonna get
podcast
into that,
topic.
yeah, for sure.
But
Okay, in
I
other
will
words,
join. I will join in the
Join in
conversation.
it.
And she knows, and I love her to death. But the first Christmas that Nikki and I spent together,
Not a good time.
it was a wonderful Christmas. But let's just say from that Christmas forward, she wants a list.
Yeah. Well, hey.
The thought was there.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's the thought that counts. But
Yes.
the thought was there.
That's good.
But you got to admit, it is a little disappointing when it's like, what am I gonna? And we've always been in a relationship where we're just honest with each other.
Yeah.
So not being
That's a
mean
good-
or
that's a good
anything,
base.
but it's kind of like one of those like, what am I supposed to do with this? What I'm
Shit.
gonna do with this? Right? And this was going on 10 years ago now, so obviously I'm sure if I didn't hand her a list now, she would get some fantastic, phenomenal things.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
has in
yeah.
the
Guys know
past,
each other,
right?
Yeah.
for sure.
So I mean, we know each other
Hilarious.
now. It was because we were only dating for a month or two
Ah,
by that point, right? So we didn't
Oh,
really
okay.
know
Yeah,
each
yeah.
other
That's fair.
that well.
Yeah, oh no,
yeah.
that's a
Well,
total
it's-
accept.
And I'm
yeah.
pretty sure I just did the thing where
Easy
like
box.
girls like this here, right? So
Nice.
Nick
But
Yeah,
I
we
felt
need to
like
save that
I've
one
been
because I could definitely tell a story or two.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
oh man, you
Hilarious.
opened up the Christmas episodes box too.
I did. Okay, well, do you have any more? Your third film
Film or episodes or
whatever?
Anything, yeah.
I for film, I would say I'm gonna go with the Muppets Christmas Carol.
Oh,
Good
yeah,
call.
That's a
Very
great-
good
it's
call.
great,
It's a
great,
classic
great.
retelling
Yep.
retelling
Yeah.
of the story, but you also have that Muppet humor.
Yep.
Right.
Also,
Very good.
Quick shout out. I can't remember what's called. The Christmas Muppets Christmas one where they all get snowed in.
Oh, that's and that kind of goes even beyond the Muppets franchise too, because
Right.
you got the Sesame Street characters
Yes,
come, and
Fraggle
I think
Rock.
that was like a TV special.
It
But
was.
yeah, all
I
the
don't think
Jim
I've ever
Henson.
seen
It was.
it.
I think it was like Jim Henson's Christmas or something.
think
like
it
that,
was.
because it had all of the Jim
You've
Henson
not seen it?
properties.
I don't think so.
Miss Piggy's late and she can't make it, and they're all snowed in, and oh, it's wonderful.
And then
It
It's
really-
one of those
Big
I
Bird
maybe
shows
have seen
up
it,
and
but
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't pop in my head.
I just wanted to throw that out there because
Like
Muppet
Bert
Christmas
and
Carol's
Ernie, yeah.
amazing, and I think that in collection
Yeah.
is great. Yeah.
That or any one of the American Dad Christmas episodes.
they were good.
Because
Yeah,
Santa's trying
hilarious.
to kill them.
yeah,
Yes,
they were
yes,
always
And it's
fun.
John Goodman.
I
Yeah,
know.
They were always fun.
Oh no, it's not
Yeah.
John Goodman. Sorry, that's Futurama.
Oh.
He
Oh,
plays
nice.
he plays the robot Santa.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
in
that's
Futurama,
right.
yeah.
Yes.
I always get those.
But I know
two
you're talking
mixed
about,
up.
yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's just funny.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's
Well, for
fun.
me, another funny is the and I watched this on YouTube now. The raisins where they had the Christmas episode.
Oh,
or it was all
Like
claymation
the
raisin.
California raisins.
Yeah,
That's
so
wonderful.
good.
yeah, it was
I
their
had
Christmas.
that Christmas album.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
did
I
too, actually.
remember watching them, and it's just I
They had
love it.
I think I had like a little like a picture book or something like that back in the day too for
Oh,
Is it a
really?
Christmas thing?
Yeah, because just a reading book with California raisins would go over really
So
good.
as you can see, Stan the Mason was tired of shopping at Walmart today.
And
So
then
he grabbed
played
his saxophone.
Then he played his saxophone. Tooty toot toot tooty toot toot.
Yeah, exactly. I'll give a quick shout out to my wife's favorite Christmas movie, and again, I don't think you guys have ever seen it, but I highly recommend watching it. It's called One Magical Christmas, and it was an old '80s movie produced by Disney, and it stars Mary Steenburgen, the mom from Elf, and
Okay.
I don't think there's any
That's
other
not
known.
the mom from Alf. Mary Steenburgen is the woman who played Clara in Back to the Future 3.
And it's also the same woman that played.
No. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that.
Well, we'll have a
Yeah,
break in a moment.
We're gonna have to do
Yeah,
that because
Pretty
that-
confident.
I will not Google whatever the hell else we were talking about.
But
But
that is where I
That-
draw the line, sir.
Alf is where I draw
is
the
it.
damn line.
That is it. I don't because it's Christmas. We'll agree to disagree, but I'm letting you know that it's the same actress. Anyways,
I disagree.
this movie was like I think her first film. It doesn't really matter. She's the only known actress in it. There might have been one or two people. But the cool thing about it, it was shot in small town Ontario. I'm not sure where exactly it was shot. But it's so noticeable. And the whole movie itself, it's a little bit spiritual in a way. They got like an angel component sort of thing to it.
Cool.
But what I really like about it is it's like as soon as I see it, the imagery blasts me back to Christmas in the 80s because there's so much imagery that I remember from being a kid in Christmas time in Canada. Like I just watch them like oh yes, oh I remember that. And the plot itself is actually pretty decent and to follow along to, and it's a really nice family story and kind of all goes down. But yeah,
That's not the story where their car gets stolen after a bank robbery, is it?
No,
Okay.
what movie was that?
I don't know. It's one of those
Car gets
annoying things in
stolen?
my life. As a kid, I remember watching a few times during the Christmas period. There's a family,
Wait,
and the parents get out of the car to go into the bank, and the
There's a
guy
young
who
girl?
robs the bank runs out. Yeah, it's a boy and a girl, brother, sister.
yeah, no, you're right. That is the movie.
Yeah, but I can't not recall at all.
That is the movie. One Magic Christmas.
So a guy's robbing the bank, runs
and
out,
now I'm remembering
gets
the
in
end.
their car,
Yeah,
and then he drives
and then
away.
it leads to like a death thing.
I don't remember there being so much
Yeah,
of
yeah.
a death thing. I
Yeah.
just remember him kind of realizing he like what.
I'm confident.
Wrong.
Yeah, that is the right movie. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then
Sorry, my bad.
All right, we're gonna have to Google this because that is it. I may have to watch this because I remember watching this shit as a kid and I could not find it ever.
This is it. I have it on DVD. Like Becca loves it. If you want to borrow it, I'm confident.
Becca and I should watch some Christmas
I
movies
think
together. Like,
we
fuck,
should.
we're
Yeah,
we're
exactly.
tied on this
I
one.
think so. I think you guys have a lot in common when it comes to Christmas movies. For
Apparently.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I do want the name as soon as we finish this because
Absolutely.
I want to see. If
Yeah,
I know
no,
it.
I never heard of it. I don't think I've watched it as a kid. I don't remember anyway. And she's like, "Oh, we gotta watch this movie." And I'm like, "Okay, we'll watch it. Whatever. It's Christmas." And put it on, and it's like just the nostalgia blasts were so powerful. I'm like, "Oh my god, I can't stop watching it." And then and now we watch it every year. And I'm like, you know what? It's not a bad film. So
Nice.
yeah, highly recommend it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I have one more that I enjoy.
All right.
Sweet.
It's a newer film.
Mm.
I don't know if it's like super popular. Krampus
Oh yeah.
That's
with
the
with David Kushner, I think is what
Yeah.
his name is. The guy who played Champ
Yep.
in
Yeah.
Anchorman.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it's funny and kind of spooky,
So that's
but
my
ridiculous.
Problem. Yeah, so that's my problem. I made the mistake of going into that movie actually thinking it was a scary movie.
Yeah.
You know what? I did too. I did too. And yeah, it was more like Christmas
Hilarious.
Vacation with
Yeah.
a monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
that's
not
right.
that it's bad. It was just one of those ones where I went in with this huge expectation, and then it was this instead, and it's just like, but I wanted
But
that.
I wanted more gross killing.
That's just it. I wanted more horror.
Yeah.
And yeah.
But it was entertaining.
It was entertaining.
I
I'm
would,
not
for
knocking.
sure.
If you haven't seen it, it's one of those. Yeah, sure, definitely watch because it's entertaining. It's
Yeah.
No,
fun.
it's definitely worth
Yeah.
it. Yeah. I
And,
agree.
and you best described. It's a good comedy with a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, I like it. What about the Bad Santa movies?
Eh.
Oh, I love them.
The first one I really liked. I don't know why. I could never really get into the second for some reason.
Did feel a bit contrived. I agree. I
Well,
agree.
it's just one of those, and we've already kind of mentioned it. It was the same, but a little.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
They played the same cards in a different spot.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah, that's what it more felt like to me.
I'm not a fan of the Billy Bob Thornton much after Sling Blade.
Oh, okay.
So the first thing he ever did.
Pretty much, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge Billy Bob guy. And
Matchstick Man?
No,
No.
No.
Okay.
not a huge Billy Bob guy.
That's okay. Monsters Ball? You did
No.
Oh, he's amazing in that movie.
No.
But, yeah, it's okay.
Have you seen the sequel, Monsters Balls?
I did.
But
I watched it when they dropped.
Well played. That was very well done. Shit. Fuck yeah. +1.
I started watching it and then it got cut off.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to castrate a film.
But no, I don't know. I don't know. I guess it was supposed to, but it kind of just made me uncomfortable for some reason.
You definitely supposed to. For
His
sure.
character makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah. He's always very
Yeah,
comfortable.
he's supposed to. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
Well, I was a big...
I don't think Christmas and crassness should go together.
Well,
That is the
No,
one thing
I
I'll give a
agree.
bit of a head nod because I think that's what they were trying
Except for
to
Die
do.
Hard.
or It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. They're all crass, but anyway.
I've lost
American
my
Dad.
thought. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've lost my thought. Fucking.
I hear where you're going with that, and I tend to agree. But when it's done right, I want to be a part of it. I thought,
Well, when they do it right, maybe I'll enjoy it.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I think Bad
Well done.
Santa did
Except
a
for Die
really
Hard.
good job of kind of making it like this really fucked up story surrounding Christmas. Like, it's a Christmas movie by default, but in any other setting, it's not a Christmas movie. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like when you don't watch that movie.
I was wondering what that
Oh,
was.
people got to work, man. People got to work. It's not like that. It's a bank robbery movie, or I should say a heist movie that just happens to take place at Christmas because that's the most opportune time.
Well, yeah.
to do
Well,
that.
yeah. Like there is a style to it. I'm not
Sure.
knocking the style by any
But-
stretch
Also, the first one was John Ritter's last movie, so you know
because he was the manager dude or something.
was. He's
Yeah,
like
that's
the
right.
manager at a shopping.
he's
Yeah.
a head security or
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
No, wait,
Yeah.
no, I
There's
think
another
you're right.
movie where there's another movie
He's
where
a
he plays
manager
a
of
grocery
something.
Store.
Yeah,
He
that's-
plays the manager of a grocery store. I don't think we're talking
no,
about the same
Bad
movie.
Santa. He's the I can't remember what exactly his role is. He's a manager of something.
Yeah, I
but
thought it was the bossy guy.
it's- What's his name? Really funny guy. I can't remember his name now. Bernie Mac,
Oh yeah.
who also is not with us anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
fucking
played the
right.
security man.
That's
I enjoyed
right.
the Bernie
Shit.
Mac.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that guy, man.
Yeah.
Love him. Yeah, so
And,
I like the Bad Santas. I got a movie. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. It only came out the last couple of years. Actually, I think we watched it for the first time when we were doing our year-round trip. Klaus. It's on Netflix. Have you guys seen it?
9.
I don't think so. No.
Highly recommend it. It's an animated film. Norm Macdonald does a
Oh.
voice in it, which is kind of fun. But what it is, it's the story of Santa, but it's done from the perspective of a letter carrier.
You know what? I have seen that with my kids.
Yeah, did you like it?
I will admit, I remember watching it like a parent.
Ah,
So you didn't.
No.
No.
You were just in the room to show
I was
face.
Yeah.
in the room, and I don't remember what else I was doing, but I'm aware of the
Sure.
style. Yeah,
It was a very fun, weird, quirky story where they try to blend kind of real world elements, as real as you can.
yeah.
And into this. And I don't know, I just thought it told a really fun and sweet story with a little bit of edge to it. I think
Nice,
it's
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you've not seen Close, you got Netflix, go watch it.
There we go.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what Christmas movies I don't like? I'm very opposed to, and I won't even
Really?
watch them. Would be those weird claymation-y stop motion Rudolph the Red-Nosed
Are
Reindeer.
you crazy,
Really?
man? Are you serious
Frosty
right
the
now?
Snowman.
Are you
I
just trying to
love
troll us right
those.
now?
Nope.
You're trolling us. You're
Really?
trolling
I think they're
I don't
creepy
believe
as
you.
fuck.
I don't
I
believe you.
love those.
I don't
think
believe you.
they're
I don't believe we're on air.
creepy
I'm
as
smoking a
fuck.
cigarette. No, just kidding. Thank you, man.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something unsettling about them.
I have so many fond memories. Of
I have-
watching
it's the
those.
memories, yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
And I love watching Rudolph and well, Frosty's more animated.
I think it,
but-
well, I think it was the Frosty. I think they're made by the same people, though. I don't know. Frosty
honestly don't
upset
know.
me when I was a child.
Oh,
because he
what did he do
melted.
to you? Oh,
Well, he's supposed to melt.
Well,
It's
yeah, that's how
frosty.
it
But then he comes back.
Yeah,
but-
but it's frosty.
That's a
Yeah,
plan.
he made me sad.
Yeah, well,
It
that's
made
the
me
whole
sad.
point, is to make you
No,
sad.
Christmas movies should not make you sad like that.
Well, they make you sad to bring you back up.
No.
Yeah, see, that's the thing I kind of miss in the
Hard
overall.
didn't do
Fuck
it.
off. The whole things that are made nowadays, and maybe I'm just because I'm old. Everything new I see, it's all just happy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or it's all just really shit.
Yeah.
When I remember things like that as a kid, where you had a little bit of a, but you still got back. Okay, it's fine. I got hurt a little bit, but it's okay. I feel good.
Well, I
now.
guess Home Alone kind of does it in a way, but at the same time, it still keeps that
That's fair.
levity throughout the whole thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's it's obviously a bummer, and it'd probably be quite a traumatic experience in real life if some child got left home alone and
Oh, for,
Yes.
for some kids.
being robbed and whatnot. But even when he realizes, like, I'm home alone, there's nobody here, I got to do all this stuff for myself, these guys are breaking in, there's still not that, like, sadness.
Not until Christmas morning.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
But then
for,
his
like-
mom shows up.
For like, I was going to say for like 2 seconds. For like a minute. And then the second one, he's got his dad's credit card. So fuck.
Yeah.
Well, you think of the story of Rudolph. I mean, he's born and then ridiculed and bullied because he's got a red
Yep.
nose.
Because he has a deformity.
And because he's deformed. He's a mutant. He's a mutant reindeer. And then like, holy shit, like it really sucks out here. Hey, that bright light you got in your nose, why don't you use that? And he serves a purpose. So
Yeah.
until he
But
finds his
they're just,
purpose,
they're just using him.
well, of course.
With
He's just
love.
being
I mean,
used
let's
for
be
his
honest.
Using him with
nose.
love.
I mean, okay, Santa's probably not just using him, but all the other reindeer, they're all dicks.
They're all dicks.
Like vomit and
You know, they-
stupid and,
Yeah.
whatever the
they're
hell their
nudging
names
him.
are.
Of course. Yeah, they're jealous too. It's like, whoa. We're a fine, happy 8. And now you come along and you're going to lead us?
First of all,
Young buck?
odd number.
Right off. Not cool, dude.
You're screwing with everybody with OCD, okay?
For sure.
For
sure.
I didn't like the movie The Grinch either.
Which
Yeah,
one?
Meh.
The Jim Carrey one.
Yeah, that was meh.
I liked Jim Carrey's performance,
Yeah.
Sure.
but I don't like how far they deviated from.
They've done
The
that
book.
pretty much ever since the book and animated movie, which I still think is a classic.
Oh, the original
yeah.
animated Grinch
But I'm
is
with you.
phenomenal because
Yeah.
it's the book.
I don't
Yeah.
hate anybody that did that was in that movie. I think they all did a great job. But yeah, it does come off feeling fucking forced.
Somehow
It's like
it
you got to
definitely
put
fell
this
flat.
plot line in
Yeah.
and this plot line in, and it's him as a child. Oh, and it's like, why?
Yeah,
Just tell the
exactly.
story. Like,
Yeah.
just
Come
tell
on,
the
Ron
damn
Howard.
story. Yeah, I know. But
Yeah.
whatever. Well, you know what? I'll tell you this: we are in the minority when we think like this.
You're right. Oh, you're
like
absolutely
lots of people. That is their Grinch movie.
right. Oh, my
right?
my wife hates that I don't like it
There you go. See, there
because
you
she
go.
loves it. And
Same
again,
with- yeah,
that
my
was
wife too.
kind of her
I just kind of just.
time as well.
I just
Yeah.
kind of like, all right, fine. You want to watch it? I don't care. Whatever.
I have yet to see the one with Benedict Cumberbatch.
That's the newest one.
Yeah, the animated one.
It was-
We went
again-
to see it in the 3D
Yeah.
when it was in the theaters,
Oh.
but we were in like the very front row.
Oh.
You cannot experience 3D in that very
No,
front row.
no.
It's
Yeah.
it's yeah
No.
it's impossible.
When did that come out?
I want to say 3 years ago,
Yeah.
maybe. No, I think it might had to have been longer than that because I don't even think we had Max yet.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I think I've seen the Netflix one that they just released like last year, whatever. And it's the same story. It's like, okay, well, why don't you just tell the Grinch story instead of putting all the
Yeah.
backstory in?
Why,
Yeah.
why,
Like,
not why not just pretty up
Yeah.
the one that was
Yeah.
originally there?
Stop trying to make his backstory fucking relatable so you can create a good character out of
I
the
don't know.
guy.
I'm on the fence of
Yeah.
that one. I have to admit. I kind of
whatever.
like it when we do something and put a different style on it. But
Oh, I like that too, but like sometimes it's not necessary. But
I don't like
Yeah.
yeah, this is kind of off topic, but
no,
I'm a very huge proponent of. I want to finally see a movie where if they're taking it from some other source material, that it's being represented that way.
Hmm.
I don't think I have yet to see a movie that's based off a book or a comic book or I guess I can't really say TV show because when they expand that into movies, usually they do.
they have to put something.
Usually it's just
yeah.
an hour and a half long episode. Of,
Yeah.
sure,
Usually.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, like the first South Park movie was an
Yeah.
hour and a half long episode of South Park,
Pretty much,
with
yeah.
singing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Right. But I mean, you take things like Stephen King books.
sure.
I don't think there's one movie based off a Stephen King book that stays true to the source material.
Oh, The Stand for sure.
Yeah, which
Well, yeah, sorry.
See?
Sorry, I spoke too soon. Okay, I can't say anything about Stephen King, but I can think of one, and it's not Christmas related at all.
No,
but I
No,
can
that's why I said I was
definitely
off.
think of one movie that uses source material better than most.
What's
that was Sin City.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Mm.
And there was a lot of controversy surrounding that because they wanted to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that doesn't happen all the time, but
Yeah.
and it's hard too. Like adaptations, weird.
Well,
but I
y-
agree with like to see
yeah.
it,
But why do you have to adapt something? Why can't you use this as your
because
material,
things don't
your script, your screenplay?
doesn't work that way.
What we'll do is you
That's
and I
too
will.
fucking
No.
bad.
There's a simple way to solve this problem. What we'll need is some contributors to fund our session.
Yeah.
We'll pick a story, something short, like because we're gonna make just like a short film.
We're not going to do like Dune or anything.
Nothing major. And then you will do a version of it that exactly matches the book, and
Yeah.
then I'll do a version that is based off the book.
Well, it's like saying based off a true story. It's like there was a monkey that
I know, I love
that
it.
beat up
I
a
know.
donkey, and here's a script for Die Hard.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah,
like
for sure.
based off a true story.
It
Oh,
is.
yeah, I mean, it's
It
a true
totally
story.
is.
There's a monkey there for sure.
Yeah, we had a monkey in the
Yeah.
background riding a
It's-
donkey.
I mean, there's so many heads at the table. It's difficult to just take one thing and make a one-to-one adaptation on it. You got to think too when you're
Too bad.
when you're adapting a book or a comic or something along those lines. How much longevity did they have? And now you're trying to squeeze all of that material into what?
Something's
2
just
minutes,
incredibly
2 hour movie.
phenomenal deviations. Like if you take,
Oh yeah,
if you take,
fucking Avatar,
if
the
you take-
Last Airbender.
if you
Fuck
take The
that movie.
Stand, or not The Stand, The Shining,
Oh yeah,
and then look at Stanley Kubrick's The Shining,
yeah.
two completely
They're
different things.
different.
They are, yeah.
Or Christine, two
very
completely different.
different
I
too.
use Stephen King because I think it is really the one that sticks out in my mind the most as they took something great and made poop.
Mm.
Right? It's,
True.
Yeah,
I
sure.
did like the redo of The Stand, the latest.
Yeah, me too.
I was a fan.
I've yet to see that one.
It was
Oh, man,
good.
It's good.
It's good. It was
I
better.
think Watchmen. Stuck pretty close to
Ooh,
source
that's a
material.
good one.
Yeah, both the
Except for
movie
the
and show.
ending.
Yeah, I know. But like, I don't want to hate on
I'm
that.
gonna get booed right out of here. I fucking hate that movie.
That's okay. Not-
We
it's
know.
not for
That's
everybody.
2.5
buddy.
hours of mind-numbing poop.
But did you read the book?
I actually have not. I still
No.
enjoy the movie.
Go read the book.
Is that like 3 days of mind-numbing poop?
Oh, it'll be more than that. It's more politically intriguing. There's a lot more depth. There's a lot of story that you don't get because they couldn't properly.
Okay,
adapt
so
it.
I'm pretty sure I might
But
enjoy
it's close.
that,
Yeah.
but then I wouldn't enjoy the movie. I would enjoy the movie even
Less.
less
Yeah,
than I enjoy the movie now.
Sure. Yeah. No, it's something to be said. Like as someone who's trying to write media projects, it's hard to adapt someone else's shit to something else. Like the one thing I've always wanted to adapt, if I could do anything, was Coed and Cambria's Amory Wars comic book. I would love to turn that into some sort of movie or film project. And when I started to kind of dabble in that, started to put that together, it's like, whoa, like how do you adapt these visuals and what storylines do you tell in this book that are going to make sense to translate on screen? Like
All of them.
No, well,
I even find when the author's involved, it still
you have to adapt.
deviates
Yes.
amazingly.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes. You
Interview
must.
with the Vampire, the movie and the
Yeah,
book are
yeah.
Very
completely
different.
animal. Well,
I really
not
enjoy
completely
that
different,
movie.
But
oh yeah.
I
Interview.
enjoy that
Oh yeah,
movie very
Interview.
much so.
That's a good call out.
They're making a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
That could be really bad or really good.
I think Anne Rice is involved
I
with
think
it
she
again.
is involved.
Yeah.
She's
That
come
makes
out
me
of her
happy.
recluse nature. So
Yeah, that makes
that's
me
good.
happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After Queen of the Damned, she
I just
said,
oh,
no, you can't use my stuff
No,
anymore
yeah.
without
You know
me
what?
being
What
involved.
this will get me into trouble. I liked Queen of the Damned.
Yeah, I didn't hate it either.
You're both fired.
I mean, it's not as good as Interview, but
Again,
it's not the
if you-
worst movie of all time.
But it's two completely different
Oh,
stories.
sure. It is.
smushed
Oh, fuck
together.
yeah.
Fucking nothing to do with the
Yeah,
book.
it's nothing.
problem.
It's just a lot of that. I don't know. It's just fucking Queen. Now I want to go watch Queen of the Damned.
I know. Yeah. It's a good Christmas movie.
No, the music was terrible too.
Oh no, it wasn't.
Boo, Jonathan Davis. Boo.
No.
No, it wasn't. You go do your thing,
No,
Jonathan
boo,
Davis.
Jonathan. Boo.
Hilarious.
Oh, good times. All right.
Yeah, but
One more Christmas movie I must
you got
call.
one more?
It's just one more.
yeah, sure.
Santa Claus.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like Tim Allen, the Santa
Nope.
Claus?
No,
Oh,
not
no.
one. This one it came out mid 80s, and I can always remember the starting scene where the homeless kid gets the gift from the girl, and then Santa Claus shows up, and the elfie guy tries to start summer Christmas whole thing. It's an 80s
Not
flick.
even-
I don't think I've seen it.
Santa.
I thought you were talking about the Santa Claus.
No, not the Santa Claus.
Oh.
I know, not that one. This is, I believe, called Santa Claus, and they take the E out of the title.
Now, I think I've seen that in video stores when, oh my God, I'm dating myself, when they existed. I think I remember seeing such a case in like possibly the children's section.
Yep,
Could have
it's
been
a children's.
Could have been the comedy section.
Yeah, it's an 80s, children's
watch
movie
this
about
now.
Christmas.
With that stylized Santa Claus logo on it. Yeah.
Yep,
yeah.
stylized, missing the E. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those. It's one of the ones I remember watching it when I was a kid,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
I
it's
love it.
all about the feels. If there's one set of movies I am not a fan of, and if you are, good for you. I am not a fan of the Hallmark made-for-TV Christmas
Oh no,
movies.
I've never tried.
No, none. Nope.
Just can't. Like it's the same fucking story every single movie.
Uh-huh.
Insert new actor here. I just
Insert washed-up child actor here.
Exactly.
Ow.
Starring
like-
Jodie Sweden.
But yeah, but if like you can't get enough of your Christmas fill and you need it, then yeah, that's good for you. But just I can't.
Yeah, I've never really gotten into them, but I have heard that there is more Christmas movies made every year under those channels. There's another one like it,
I
Yeah.
believe it.
than ever before.
As an aspiring filmmaker, I watch those films and like, how is it they get money to make these films?
Well,
Right.
because first you have to start a greeting card company,
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
and then
Actually, that's a good question. In all those movies, do they have Christmas cards?
I
Oh,
would.
good call.
I
I'm
want to say.
assuming.
I want to say that there's
Like,
got to be a scene or
if
two
it-
where there's like a table full of.
Beautiful,
Hallmark cards.
I think it
wonderful.
goes even further than that. They probably fucking outfit their entire sets with Hallmark shit.
I bet you. If you were to look at the credits, a lot of the writers are the same people who write the Christmas cards.
Actually, I'm
I
okay
bet you the
with that.
dialogue's like the same, right?
They-
On
they-
this Christmas,
get their
I wish to
scene.
you.
You know what they should do? They should just do an entire movie with just dialogue
From
from the
Christmas.
Christmas cards.
See, now that would be great if it was the cast of Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Oh, that would
And
be
they
Ah,
just
that
gave
would be
them
good.
the Christmas cards, and that was the line that
Yeah.
they were supposed to say. Or
Yeah.
something.
yeah.
Honorable mention to Elf.
Oh yes, Elf is a
Oh
fantastic
yeah,
film.
that is
yeah.
a good one. Yep.
Definitely love watching that film.
I can't say I love watching it. For me, it's one of those.
There's moments of good and moments to get up and
Yeah,
go get a
it's-
snack.
Sometimes it's just a little too much.
Yeah.
Oh,
But it's a
yeah.
good one overall.
But
Yeah.
I mean, Will Ferrell.
yeah.
The ending is kind of silly with like, hey, you know, everybody's gonna sing. You Santa coming to town. That is kind of like, meh. But outside of that, I enjoy it pretty thoroughly through. I like
Yeah,
watching
cute.
it.
It's
fun.
silly.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's Will Ferrell, right? It's
Yeah,
about
it's a
being
good Will
yeah.
Ferrell.
being a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Elf.
Oh my God, Santa! I know him.
Everything he says in that movie is amazing. And like, you got to give him points for commitment, man. He's eating spaghetti with fucking syrup and shit on it. Who would do that?
Oh yeah, that's like instant diabetes. Right?
Oh, it's diabetes. How many takes? Not just one. You know that wasn't just one.
For me, it would be. I'd be like, fuck you. I'm done.
25th.
Yeah.
Girl, I can't do it.
All right, take 32. Will.
Yeah. But also, and I think wasn't that John Favreau's first film directing?
No.
Would not know.
No, that's right.
No,
yours
he
wasn't.
did like. Did he not do fucking like Swingers or some shit?
He was in Swingers. I don't know if he directed it,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Hmm.
you might be right. But either way, he did a great job on that.
but
Film.
he did do that film.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I enjoy him as a movie maker.
I like everything
Feller.
he's done. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's good. Yeah. What other films you want to talk about, or other?
Have we
Like-
seen the new Hawkeye show yet?
I've not seen
which
it.
Nope.
apparently is set at the Christmas.
I'll probably watch that.
No,
after we're
haven't
done this.
watched it. No.
I haven't seen it yet.
Nope.
Apparently, it is set at the Christmas.
Do you want to? There's a lot of tie-ins to other characters that are not a part of the universe that I want to see.
John McClane.
John McClane.
Yeah. I mean, considering Disney owns Marvel, Disney owns Fox.
Of course, yeah. John McClane's bound to be in the Marvel
Yeah,
universe
right?
eventually.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then he's gonna be the ultimate mutant.
Die Hard,
Right,
Endgame.
Oh, you're Die Hard Endgame. I
Die
like
Hard Endgame.
Die Hard. No way out of this building.
And it's just fucking John McClane versus Thanos. I wonder how that's gonna
Yeah.
go.
Oh. John McClane's gonna win,
Of course he is.
especially if it's at Christmas time.
Of course.
Yeah. And a watch will somewhere in that help.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can't have shoes.
Hey,
though.
correct me if
Yeah.
I'm wrong. Do the other Die Hard movies take place at Christmas? Only
You're
the first
wrong.
one does, right?
I think the first
for
two.
two.
First two, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, the second one I think is more the winter season. Like they're a little
I'm
less
not,
Christmas.
I'm not sure if it's Christmas or if
Yeah,
it's
it's
just in the
winter.
winter because that's more set around like an airport.
Yeah, it's the
Oh,
airport,
that's
and there
right.
is snow and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? It's been a long time since I've seen the Die Hard sequels. I've seen the first one. Who knows how many times?
I think the third one is my favorite.
That's good.
Personally.
is fun,
I,
actually.
I enjoy
Yeah.
obviously the first and second, but the third with Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
It's a
Adding-
good mix.
Adding him
Yeah.
in that and the character that he plays as
Yeah,
well.
it's
right?
very
We
good.
won't go into
No,
the specifics on our podcast here, but yeah, the character that he plays and everything like that
It
with
is
John
well done.
McClane.
Yeah.
It's just
So good.
It's
I gotta
like-
watch this again.
it's
good.
like the best of the buddy cop movies,
Yeah,
right?
for sure. Oh, they play so well together too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I haven't thought of in a while. Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
which they
original.
are.
Another
doing
best
another.
of the buddy cop
Yeah.
movies
Aren't they
until
doing?
4.
I think they're doing either a sequel or reboot or something.
Yeah, I hope they don't do a
because
reboot.
Mel Gibson's allowed to be in anything anymore.
Yeah,
he is.
not
No,
really.
he's not.
He's
Not-
He has
Not-
to be
not
self.
not straight to video.
Yeah, it has to be a straight to video thing nowadays.
Yeah,
Get into the
Jean-Claude
Gringo.
and Steven Seagal.
Get
straight
into
to
the
video.
Gringo made it to theaters.
Oh, Get the Gringo.
Get the Gringo, sorry. And there's been a few others, and I think yes, he has obviously a massive black eye on his
Boss
ledger.
Boss Level was actually pretty cool.
But I think he is. Yeah, he just did Chris movies. Fuck, you guys are wrong. Daddy's Home, the fucking movie.
Oh,
with,
you're right. He did too. Shit.
That was all in theaters, and he was the dad in that movie.
and it's
too,
actually
so
good to see him in it. He
It's
did a
actually
good job.
kind of saved.
I
the
forgot
film.
about that
Is
one.
that
Yeah.
like what women want at Christmas?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Mark Wahlberg's in it, so yeah, that's exactly.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's
The
s-
Daddy's Home
I
or
was gonna
something.
say that's
yeah.
the sequel to
Yeah.
the first one.
Yeah.
No, but it has Wahlberg and Farrell, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and John Lithgow's in it.
Yeah.
and- yeah.
In the second one, John
Yeah.
Lithgow and
Yes.
Mel
That's
Gibson are
right.
in the second. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
John
yeah.
Cena makes an appearance at the end there.
Yeah.
Oh,
too.
that- yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
'Cause he's the
remember.
That's actually a
Oh
good one.
right,
Shit.
Yeah.
he's the
Yeah.
You know, they're pretty good movies.
That
And-
is a good one. Fuck.
yeah,
I forgot about that one.
I'll give you that.
Yep.
I'll give
Plus,
you that.
So he's slowly
But nothing
being
that
allowed back.
nothing
into
that his
Hollywood.
name is on the poster for.
Yeah, but you can't tell me if they make a Lethal Weapon, whatever. they
5.
decide to do,
5.
his name won't be attached because it guaranteed will be.
No.
you know what's funny?
Eh,
We talked
Starring
about.
Danny Glover and that guy we don't talk about
Yeah. I have
that
to
guy that
admit-
directed Passion of the Christ.
I would go watch it.
I would.
I would. I even 4. It's not the best. I still like it.
Still
We're
great.
jumping ahead a couple months here. We're talking about Easter movies now, but The Passion of the Christ was actually a really good
It's
movie.
a really good film.
I really enjoyed
it's,
that.
it's messed
I-
up, but it's crazy.
I was like when I first saw it, I was like Kyle,
Yeah.
right? In,
Yeah.
in South Park, where he's just like, like I'm not, go to church, Christian person
Sure.
or anything like that, but looking at it from it's a dude who's getting put through this fucking torture
Mm.
Yeah.
was just heartbreaking, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To see anybody put through that, I don't care if you're Jesus or Johnny.
That was my
like,
theory when I first saw it, and I was not practicing Christian at the time. And yeah, same thing. It's like, how could anybody do that to another human? Like, it's just
and do it to
bonkers.
themselves. Like,
Yeah,
he
essentially.
knew that
Yeah.
was what.
Gonna happen.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, faith and all that shit, right? So
Because the flying spaghetti monster told him it was going to
Oh,
happen.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, crazy. Well, and I mean, we probably should talk a little bit about Jesus on Christmas, right? I mean, it is.
No, we'll talk about
This is the
him
reason
on,
for
on
season-
July 25th,
what
on his
that's
actual
that's
birthday.
birthday.
But we no, talk about Jesus. Let's talk about Jesus.
Jesus Christmas films.
Jesus, the Last Temptation of Christ.
Yeah. What?
I don't know actually if any things that really like. I'm sure there are Christian ones that are
Oh, there's
very.
plenty out
Oh,
there.
I'm
Yeah.
sure there's a
I just can't. None pop in my head as something I've actually seen.
I went to Catholic school, and I'm pretty sure I've seen a few renditions of the birth of
Really? Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever.
at least an animated one. In a
Oh,
live
that's
action.
yeah. But to say, you know what? That's a lie because I can remember the animated done to the song and everything.
The Nativity Story.
Yeah, Nativity Story. I
Yeah.
remember. Yeah, Fuck, I think it was a nativity play when I was in like public school for Christmas.
Sure, I was. I probably played the sexiest baby Jesus.
a sexist baby Jesus,
The sexiest
Yeah, it would be
baby
the-
Jesus.
yeah.
a sexless baby Jesus.
Probably, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of one. Nativity Story is obviously a massive one. I'm trying to think of other depictions. Well, I can't.
Yeah,
There
I
you go.
can't really. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't think
They're out
there's-
there.
I mean, I'm sure there are.
Oh, they would.
I don't have a membership to Net Crucifix or anything
Well,
like that.
Let's be honest too. You don't celebrate Christmas for Jesus' birthday anymore. You celebrate it for other things.
Yeah, for Santa's birthday.
Or presents.
No, Santa's birthday.
Or food.
Santa's birthday. And you know what Santa likes to do on his birthday? After he's done flying around the world giving presents to all
I
the
actually do
little
want to know
chitlins?
this.
Eat milk and cookies?
He likes to drink milk and eat cookies. I don't know about I mean, you could eat milk and cookies, but that'd just be cheese and cookies.
That's true.
Fair.
That's fine.
And he
Not
likes to watch
judging.
Die Hard.
I think we need to finish this now.
I think we do too. I think we do too.
I am
Let's wrap
impressed
this
with
up.
your ability
Let's
to
wrap
continually
this up.
drop in the Die Hard.
Love that Die Hard.
Well, you know what though?
I have to say I'm a Die Hard fan of that film.
You would be. Better stop this now. before you get
Stop
canceled.
complaining about it and just listen.
That was good. That was well done.
Oh, shit. All right. So let's wrap this up, shall we?
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Like a buttercup.
Like a
Yeah.
present.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a Christmas present.
Like Christmas.
Or are we
present.
gonna like wrap it up like yo yo yo? We're done with the show.
I don't know,
Like a
but one of my
Christmas
favorite Christmas
present.
songs is definitely "Christmas Time in Hollis, Queens" by
Oh.
Red
Oh, that
City.
is a
Fucking
good
love that
classic.
song.
Damn Skippy.
It's
That's a good
Christmas
one.
time in Hollis.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, let's wrap this up. You up there? We know you like Christmas. You're big fans. Just
We
like
hope
us.
you like Christmas.
We hope so. Let us know your favorite Christmas films. What is it you get
Yeah,
you
what
up
did
on
we
the
miss?
Christmas morning? What do we miss?
Mhm.
Have you heard of the ones we like? Obviously, the obvious ones you know, but let us know about the ones you don't know.
No,
about.
Home Alone's like way
So
underground.
under, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that movie is so fucking popular. It gets referenced in other movies.
It's like
That's
no,
how
it's like
popular the film
Home,
is.
Dogma.
Home Alone.
No, exactly.
Clerks is like here for independent, and Home Alone's like under Clerks for independent movies.
Ooh.
Wait, in terms of,
I love
in terms of how much they made, or the
All of
popular?
it, all
okay,
of it.
okay.
All of
I'm
it.
pretty sure you might be wrong there.
No,
Home Alone makes a lot of money.
It's the most independent movie ever
It's very
in the
independent.
world,
Yeah,
ever.
ever.
Nobody knows about
No
it.
one knows
So
about it.
underground that
All
even
right.
the mole people don't know.
If you want to
about
tell AJ off,
Please do.
Please do. comments are open for you, and just let us know your thoughts on your favorite Christmas movies, and just join the conversation and let us know your thoughts and have fun holiday stuff. For anybody out there that is feeling a little mentally unwell, we just want to let you know that you matter, not just us, but to those around you. This is a crazy, crazy season where it's easy to kind of fall into your own mental anguish. So please do yourself a favor and talk to somebody about what's going on upstairs. If you can't talk to us, can't talk to those that are out there that are around you, we'll have some links in our descriptions for you to kind of look for resources.
Mhm.
But until next time, I've been Harvey.
Dave Shergold.
Now I have a machine gun. Ho ho ho! I'm AJ.
That's a good call. I'll give you that one.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Missed opportunity.
Well done.
And just like that for the holidays, you've been sarcastically distracted. Peace. Happy holidays.
Bye now.
Carol.